Remember, billions of people have lived before you. They laughed, they cried, they fell in love, they hated, they fought wars, they prayed to their gods, they thought their story was special, they thought their love was unique, their pain incomparable, their victories eternal. And where are they now? All gone. Not even a trace remains. As if they never existed. Their dramas, their ambitions, their heartbreaks, all disappeared, just like writing on water. You too are repeating the same dream. You fall in love and you think, this has never happened before. You suffer and you believe your suffering is exceptional. But it is not. It has been happening again and again for billions of lives, and existence remains unconcerned. The sun still rises, the stars still move in their ancient dance, the river flows on. Existence does not take notice of your dramas. This is one of the most significant things to remember. Don't become too serious about your story. Don't be obsessed with your little joys and sorrows. They come, they go. You come, you go. The mystics have always said the world is a dream. Beautiful sometimes, ugly sometimes, but still a dream. Don't get lost in it. Watch it, play in it, enjoy it, but remember, it will pass. What remains? Only one thing, the watcher, pure awareness within you, that which has no beginning and no end, that which never dies. This is the only reality. Watch carefully. Whatever you call your life is nothing but a drama being played on a tiny stage. One day you are a lover, the next day you are an enemy. One day you are a king, the next day you are a beggar. Success comes and you fly high. Failure comes and you fall into darkness. And all the while, you believe this is real, this is ultimate. But existence does not take it seriously. The sun does not stop rising because you are broken-hearted. The stars do not pause their journey because you are celebrating. The trees do not weep with your sadness, nor do the rivers clap for your victories. Life goes on unconcerned. This is why the mystics say, do not get too identified with the play. You are an actor upon the stage, but the role is not you. Today you play a father, tomorrow a businessman, the day after a corpse carried to the burning ground. The roles change, the stage remains, and you, the one who is watching, remain. Once you understand this, a certain lightness enters your being. You no longer cling to success. You no longer tremble at failure. You see it all as a passing show. A great relaxation happens. The whole misery of man is that he takes the dream to be reality. He becomes obsessed with shadows, and in the obsession, he forgets himself. Remember, at some point this drama will end, the curtain will fall, and everything you thought was so urgent will disappear into silence. Only one thing will remain, the awareness that you were only a witness. That awareness is your truth. Look at your nights. You fall asleep, and in your dream, somebody insults you. You wake up with your heart burning, your fists clenched, ready to fight. Or in another dream, you meet the woman you love, and the sweetness lingers even after you wake. In those moments, the dream feels absolutely real. It has weight, color, emotion, but the moment you open your eyes, the whole thing evaporates into nothing. Life is not very different. While you are in it, everything seems so solid, so urgent, so final. Money feels real, status feels real, even your suffering feels like a permanent wound. But the day death opens your eyes, all that you thought so important vanishes as quickly as last night's dream. This is why the awakened ones insist. Learn the art of distance. Don't get drowned in the river. Sit on the bank and watch. Yes, the river flows. Waves rise and fall. Sometimes the water is calm, sometimes violent. But you remain the watcher. You are not the river. If you forget this, you become lost. You start believing that the dream is reality, that the shadow is substance. And once you are lost in the shadow, you suffer unnecessarily. But the moment you remember, this too will pass, this too is a dream, a miracle happens. You are no longer a victim of the dream. A space opens inside you. Now you can laugh at your troubles, you can celebrate even your failures, because you know they are just movements in the play. And in this distance, something extraordinary is revealed, the watcher itself. The dream comes and goes, but the watcher remains. Your joys come and go, your sorrows come and go, but the watcher remains. Life comes, death comes, still the watcher remains. To recognize this watcher, to rest in this pure awareness, is to wake up from the dream. And that awakening is the beginning of real freedom. Deep down in your being, beneath all the noise of thoughts, beneath the storm of emotions, there is a silent space. That silence is your reality. It has no birth, it has no death. It was here before you were born, and it will remain when your body is gone. Everything else changes. Your body changes. The young face you once saw in the mirror is slowly disappearing. Your mind changes. The beliefs you held 10 years ago no longer feel the same. Your desires change. What you wanted at 20, you no longer want at 40. But one thing never changes, the awareness that is watching all these changes. That is your pure consciousness. Think of your life like a movie screen. On the screen, thousands of stories are projected, love stories, tragedies, wars, comedies, but when the film ends, the screen remains untouched. The fire in the film does not burn the screen, the flood does not make it wet, the murder does not wound it. The screen is just there, pure, empty, silent. Your consciousness is that screen. All your dramas, your anger, your love, your fears, your victories are only projections. They come and go, but the screen remains. Most people forget the screen, they get lost in the movie. They cry, they laugh, they scream, they fight. But the moment you turn your attention back to the screen, suddenly everything changes. A deep relaxation enters you. You can enjoy the movie without being consumed by it. Remember who you are. You are not the role you are playing. You are not even the body or the mind through which you act. You are the pure witness, the eternal awareness. To touch this truth is to touch freedom. And once you know it, you can live in the world but never be possessed by it. You can love but without chains. You can succeed but without pride. You can fail but without despair. Religion is not Hindu, not Christian, not Muslim. The very moment you chop truth into separate pieces and give each one a label, you've already lost the point. There aren't many truths. There is only truth. One doesn't say, my gravity and your gravity. If water boils at 100 degrees, it has always boiled at 100 degrees. Whether you're a sinner or a saint, a Jew or a Hindu, it makes no difference. Nature doesn't bother with passports. And genuine religion is the same. When you come upon truth, you don't find it stamped with made in the East or property of the West. Truth is not a franchise. It is not historical, not geographical. It is timeless, spaceless, simply what is. Now, you can invent endless fictions, countless lies, and parade them around in costumes. But the truth, like the sun, shines without a label, and there has only ever been one. Have you noticed how many faces you wear in a single day? In the morning with your wife, you put on the mask of a husband. At work, you become a professional. With your children, another mask, the father. With your friends, yet another. And with strangers, perhaps the mask of politeness. But none of these are truly you. These are roles, costumes, borrowed behaviors. And the strange thing is, they change automatically. The moment you walk into the office, You straighten your back, you adjust your tone, you don't even think about it. The mask simply appears. You have been switching masks for so long that you have forgotten your original face. That is why people feel so tired, so disconnected, because they live in constant performance. Imagine just for a moment dropping all masks. No husband, no worker, no father, no leader, no servant. Just you, raw, naked, without pretense. It may feel frightening at first, but soon it becomes liberating. Suddenly you don't need to impress anyone. You don't need to protect an image. You can finally breathe. This is why people are hungry for silence, for meditation. Deep inside they are tired of pretending. They want to feel their real face again. And when the masks fall, something miraculous happens. Love becomes real. Relationships become alive. Because now you are not relating from a mask, but from your essence. The greatest courage is to live without masks. The mind is mechanical. When you first learn to drive, you are alert. You watch everything, the road, the steering, the gears. But once you know, the robot takes over. You can drive and talk, you can drive and sing, you can drive and dream. The same has happened with your life. Your personalities, your reactions, your emotions, they all belong to the robot part of your mind. They function automatically. You are not living, you are being lived. The only way out is awareness. Watch the automatic patterns, watch the masks you put on. Watch the dream as it unfolds. And the more you watch, the more the mechanical begins to loosen its grip. Then suddenly there is space, and in that space, freedom. So remember, everything will disappear. Your love, your hate, your success, your failure, all will vanish. The curtain will fall. The drama will end. Silence will return. Do not get lost in the dream. Play it, enjoy it, but do not forget, it is only a play. One thing alone remains, the witness, the awareness, the eternal flame within you. That is who you are. That is the only truth. To remember this, to live from this is the most significant thing.